Hey guys, and welcome back to Gravey's Brewery with me, Gravey. And guys, for this video, as you can see from the title, it's been a while since I've done one, but I'm finally getting around to doing a grain to glass video, and I am so looking forward to trying this one. Because again, as you can see from the title, as you can see and hear from the pan, this is my first attempt of a cream ale. I believe a cream ale. Sorry, I'm going to have to refer to the Bible. Classic American ale, a beer, light and crisp. I think, would I be wrong in saying a kind of a Pilsner lager style beer? Which does have, from some of the cream ales that I've had, a little bit of a ice creamy taste to it. Anyway, as you just saw, this is a 1 gallon batch recipe based on a 5 gallon from the Homebrew Homebrew beer, excuse me, the Bible as we call it. And just very quickly, just to make this part of the video short, the recipe simply calls for pale malt and flaked maize for the grains, Centennial and Mount Hood for the hops. However, here in the UK I don't believe Mount Hood hops are available. Somebody please correct me if I may have got that wrong. So I have replaced those hops with Hallertau Hersbrucker. All the ingredients are going to be down there in the description. My quantities, excuse me, all those are going to be down there in the description. For those of you that have this book, you want to try this recipe, if you just bought it, you want to give it a go, it's on page 200. And last but by certainly no means least, the yeast is the Wyeast 2112 California Lager yeast. Anyway, that was for the that is for the batch. As I said, my quantities will be down there in the description. Can't be bothered reading them out. Anyway, I have a feeling that the strike water here is about to come up to temp, so I'm going to put the mash on. Don't know if I'll show you it when it's done, but well, you'll see in the next part what I do next. So see you in a minute, guys. Hey guys, we're back. Very quick part for this one. As you can see, the mash is now on. I have just put it on this minute, or I've just completed mashing the grains in. I got the temperature of the water to 65.7 degrees Celsius, so I'm very pleased with that. So I will now be leaving this to mash for an hour. Well, that's all I can say. So once the boil starts, I will come back and I'll just show you a very quick addition for those hops. We'll see you in a minute, guys. Alright guys, we're back. As you can see, I have now got this to a rolling boil. It's actually been going a bit longer than what I wanted. This boil, don't matter, just helps boost the ABV a little bit. And it was a little bit hard to get the hop breakdown. So right now, at 60 minutes, I am adding 5 grams of Centennial hops. Wow. It's not often I get to play with Centennial hops, but wow, that is a lovely aroma. As you saw, just had to very quickly try and get that bubble over down, which it is now nicely. And once again, that is now on for 60 minutes. I can't remember off the top of my head at the moment if the Hallertau goes in halfway through or at the end. You'll know either way when I come back at the end of the boil. You'll see me, well, I'll mention it either way. And if it is actually a case of the Hersbrucker goes in to flame out, you'll see me do that. Alright guys, back in a minute. Alright guys, we're back. Just a very quick part for this. As I said, I have basically just added my second hop addition. Again, as I said, at flame out. It was the 7 grams of Hallertau Hersbrucker, and I did just top up the wort there because, well, what I kind of came out with did look a little bit low, so hopefully that won't have affected the ABV much, or the gravity, I should say, much. So there is the wort. It is just nicely resting in a little bath there. I am going to have to change that water a couple of times, but never mind. And whilst we're at it, I might as well show you that I am using Wyeast's 2112 California lager yeast, which of course does have one of those rather annoying smack packs in it. I do something a little bit different, but that's neither here nor there. So in the next part you'll either see me pitch this yeast and I'll be able to give you a gravity reading or an original gravity reading, or I might be going straight to the glass part for the next bit. You'll know in about an hour, give or take. So until that next bit, see you shortly guys. Right guys, we're back for the final part of this grain to glass video. As you can see, I have transferred my wort into the fermenter. I did pitch the yeast and throw in my hydrometer off camera. Thought it'd be easier for me. It's easier for me to do it that way. But on the subject of the hydrometer, yes, I do use a tilt. There is the starting gravity and the pitching temperature. Hopefully that pitching temperature will come down to a decent fermentation temperature. And it'll give me a good result. Again, no, it's a little bit high for this style of beer, possibly a little bit high, but anyway, them's the breaks in such a small kitchen. Now guys, well, that's it for this part. All that's left is, well, I'll see you in a couple of weeks with the glass part of the video, and I will let you know a little bit more about this beer with a little bit more detailed, or with a few more detailed numbers. And guys, well, see you very soon. Hey guys, we're back. Very quick part right here. As you can see, the cream ale is now finished fermenting, and I am about ready to get it bottled. In fact, I've actually been meaning to bottle this all day. Only just thinking about getting around to it now. But as you can see right there, 6 bottles that will be getting sanitised very shortly. Just over 4 litres of what I'm hoping will be a nice cream ale. You'll know in the final part. And just to give you a little preview of the particulars, 5.2% and 24 IBUs. Okay, so again, that's just a very quick part right here. The next part, well, we'll find out if this is indeed a good one. So once again, I will see you very soon. Alright guys, we're back for the final part of this grain to glass video. So all that's left now is to do the taste. But before I do, I just want to show you everything else like I do, and I'll start with the bottle. And once again, you saw this in the last part, but I'll show you it again. .2%, 24 IBUs, bottled on the 21st of October, 5.2%, excuse me. So this has been in the bottle now for about 10 days. I must admit that I have actually had this, or had a bottle of it already. It wasn't too bad. I had a bottle after about 3 or 4 days, or after it had been in the bottle for 3 or 4 days, and it wasn't actually tasting too bad. So now it's had a little bit longer. Interested to see where we're at now and whether I think there will be any improvement. Anyway, as you heard, nice little hiss on the opening. So let's get it poured and let's see what we've got. And here is the beer. Unfortunately, not a great deal of head to speak of, just a little ring of suds clinging to the side. Colour, well, it's a little bit darker on camera than what I'm seeing. Don't know how well it will come across if I hold the glass there. But that is actually quite a nice pale gold kind of colour, dark yellow, pale gold, slight readiness of orangey readiness just on the top. And I don't know why you can see it, I'm actually happy with that, but there is just a nice stream of carbonation making its way up the glass. As you can see, not crystal clear. I think most cream ales are usually quite cloudy. You saw earlier in the video what I was doing to brew this, how I brewed it, the ingredients, so on and so forth. Anyway, not going to dawdle, just try and generate a little bit of a head. Let's get in on the nose, let's see what we get. straight off on the nose, I'm getting quite a wheaty aroma. A very dry wheat. Quite a wheaty cum dank aroma there. Can't quite describe it, can't quite put my finger on what the aroma is. There is just a slight hint of a vanilla ice cream flavour coming through as well. But that's really all I'm getting. I'm not really getting anything else. I must admit, you might be able to tell that I have actually not long took this out of the fridge, so it probably won't be at its most flavourful yet. Anyway, I'm just going to dive in for a taste. Cheers. And again, on the flavour, I'm getting a very dry wheat, dry biscuit aroma. It's just kind of coating the sides of my tongue. There's not much in the way of any hop flavours coming out. Again, there is a slight hint of that vanilla ice cream flavour, but again, I think with the beer being quite cold, it is hidden, I think, due to the temperature. Once it warms up a bit, I think it will come through more. As a result, the flavour's it's not bitter. There's just a slight harshness from that wheaty, dry flavour that I'm getting. I'm just going to dive in once more and just see if I can't get anything else. Now, as I say, it's just a very dank bitterness, very dry biscuity flavour. It's not a bad beer by any stretch. As I said, I'm probably serving it just a bit too cold. Probably just needs to warm up a bit, and I could probably do with generating a bit more head. But overall, it's not a bad beer. And I would say, as I usually do at this point, I'm going to quickly wrap it up because there's nothing much more I can say. So all I will say is, if you want to give it a go, the link to my Brewfather recipe will be down there in the description. As I referenced at the top of the video, I got this out of the Homebrew beer book by Hughes. For those of you that have it, you'll know where to find it. Those of you that don't, that want to find easy recipes, there's the name of the book. Get this if you want to make a start on doing something like this. Get this book. Tells you everything you need to know. As I said, the recipe's in there. Well, the full 5-gallon recipe's in there. My 1-gallon recipe will be down there in the description. So if you want to give it a brew, go right ahead. Alright guys, well, once again I apologise for the length of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought down in the description or in the comments. And if you want to see more, videos, because I will be definitely be bringing you more videos in 2021. Although I'm not finishing quite yet for the year. But go ahead, hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to miss any more videos, hit that bell so that you'll be notified for when I come or when I upload videos over the coming few weeks and months. Alright guys, well that's all I've got for you for now. So until next time, from Gravey's Brewery, this has been Gareth Goes Gravy, and I'll see you later. Cheers.